What's up guys, it's TJ, and the other day I was cruising through my YouTube subscription feed watching everyone's new videos, and I came across a video from Twin Sauce, and it was their 7 Facts video that they were tagged in by Amanda's Chronicles. So I watched through that entire video, and at the end, what do you know, my name was there as a tag to do this video as well. So I pushed back today's video that I had shot and decided that I'm gonna go ahead and upload my 7 Facts video as well for all you guys. Thank you to both Luke and Paul for tagging me, and at the end I'll tag 2 more people and keep it going. Alright, so for the first fact, when I lived back in Missouri, we went to a lot of carnivals and like city fairs and things like that. And one thing that always intrigued me were the people that knew how to juggle the different objects, you know, at the fair. So being the little adventurous kid that I was, I decided that I was gonna teach myself how to juggle as well. And you all know how the story goes. I ended up breaking things and, you know, throwing stuff that I shouldn't be throwing. But all in all, I ended up learning how to juggle and I taught myself pretty successfully. And if you don't believe me, here's a little proof. Fact numero dos, I used to be lactose intolerant. And yes, used to be is the key phrase in that fact. Fact number 3, when I was 2 years old, I ran away from home. Now, before you start questioning what was going on in the household, I didn't really run away. Like I said before, I was a really adventurous kid. So I kind of woke up one day and I decided I wanted to walk myself to daycare. So I opened the door and I walked outside of our apartment complex, walked completely out of the complex, and started going down the street. I knew where the daycare was located because we used to walk there all the time. And luckily one of my teachers saw me out of the window and rushed outside and grabbed me and called my parents and said that they found me, and then I got home safely. But yeah, that's my little adventurous rebel story of the day. Fact number 4. I don't really have many fears. There are 3 big ones. 1 being heights, 2 being a large amount of water, and 3 spiders. TJ fact number 5, I studied 2 foreign languages in college, Spanish and Japanese. I had this idea when I was a freshman in college that I wanted to be a game designer and move to Japan and design games and live in Japan. Like how awesome would that be? So I ended up taking Japanese for my first 2 semesters in college, and then I realized that's not for me. Even to this day, I only remember 2 sentences. Watashi no namae wa TJ Futa desu and basketball o shimasu. Really, my name is TJ and I play basketball. Out of all the things I learned, those 2 things, I guess what stuck out to me the most. Fact number 6, whenever I go to visit a new city, I buy a new hat to commemorate. And I'm not really sure when it started or why it happened, but I love getting a hat from that city that I go to kind of always remind me of places that I've been. I got this hat the very first time I went to Chicago. I got this hat when I visited Detroit for the very first time. I got this hat from my college. I went to Miami, University in Ohio for a while. This was the very first hat that I bought, and as you can see, it doesn't really fit anymore. When I went to Cleveland for the very first time, I bought this Orlando Magic hat. I got 2 hats a couple months ago when I went to Austin for the very first time. It was my first time seeing an actual Phoenix Suns throwback hat in the stores anywhere. So I snapped it up really quick because they're my favorite NBA team. And then I also got Texas Longhorns hat because you can't go to Austin without getting a little burnt orange in your life. So I went ahead and got this one as well. And I have a lot more hats than that. That's just a few of my favorites there. And fact number 7, and probably one that's most dear to me, is I make music. And if you think you might want to check out my music, I actually have a second channel right here on YouTube. If you click this annotation right here, it'll take you right over to my music channel and you can check out my new songs and all that good stuff right over there. Well guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks again to Twin Sauce, that's Paul and Luke, for tagging me in this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Lets me know you like my videos and what I should do more of. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know which fact was most interesting to you and we can talk about it. And now that I'm zoomed down in the middle, we see over here we got Brandon and Jelani, 2 of my friends here on YouTube. You should check out their video. I'm also tagging them in this. So Brandon and Jelani, I want to hear your 7 facts as soon as you can get them up. Over there, as always, you'll see my social media. You can find me on all these sites at timjimmie, just to make it really easy and keep it consistent across the board. Thanks guys, peace and deuces. Scrumptious.